So I'm learning a lot from a coach and a couple of people that I've aligned with to help me to better serve my world without remaining obscure and private like I have been for a long time doing what I now do. So I'm studying voraciously more about social media and working on that very hard to make it work for myself and what I'm going to be doing and what I am doing in my career. But one of the things he shared with me the other day, which was pretty logical when you think about it, and it was very simple. Some of these things, there's so much information out there. As you guys know, it's information overload. We can get overwhelmed with too many ideas, so many ideas. Everybody's got their own opinion about this, that, and the other thing. But as most of you guys know, I'm pretty core, I'm pretty fundamental, I'm pretty basic about what I do because all of life and technologies and artificial intelligence now more especially and these different platforms we have and the number of social media platforms we got, it can become crazy. But what has remained consistent, at least in my 45 years or over 45 years of business experience, is that no matter how many times things change with technology and perhaps new ways to do things and new ways to go from point A to point B in our automobiles, number of things, there's always the fundamentals and they always will remain the same. So this idea was pretty strong, and I encourage you to do it if you're looking to build a following. And I'm going to begin using it and applying it because it does make sense. Because when I have done it at some level, people have engaged with me at different ways, different levels, and that is. And I did it unconsciously. I didn't know there's a formula for this, and I'm going to try to articulate it the best I can to keep it simple here. But when you're watching social media, and let's say you're on a TikTok or perhaps a YouTube or LinkedIn or whatever social media platforms that you're on. And there are influencers that are posting content and people are engaging with them. Now, they don't have to necessarily be influencers. They could be your competitors for all I know. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what the process here is following up with people inside the messages that they leave in the comments area. So, what he was telling me, he says, when you go into comments, okay, you thank the person who made the comment, you maybe comment about what they said, and then you do that for yourself. Now, when you see other people who have commented, oh, that's such a great idea, I'm going to begin using this, so on and so forth, right? There's people that are engaging in the comment thread, okay? And if somebody says something, or they say something that might be unique or a little bit different, very slightly different than what you may be currently doing, say, you know what, that was a great idea. That one liner you said, phenomenal idea. I am going to use it or look to use it, whatever you want to say there. But my point in telling you this is when you start adding value inside these feeds, because you don't have to, you can and you should, but when you if you don't post or you're just looking at other things, just bring value inside communities. What'll happen is people will connect with you and they're going to say, oh, Mike left a comment here, who is he? Let me go check out his profile and begin following him. Now my following frankly sucks, at least on Instagram and YouTube right now. I got a lot of followers on Facebook and I got a lot of followers on LinkedIn because I really worked those deals over the years. But at the end of the day, this makes total sense because when I engage and want to learn something, I see other people, that's a great freaking idea. I want to follow that guy. And then what I do personally, I've noticed myself, I am going in and checking them out and sometimes actually following them. So, idea for the day, go make it happen. Talk to you soon.